everything you do or say is public relations. Keep that thought in mind as we spend the next 5 to 7 minutes talking about Toastmasters public relations. We're going to talk about the why, the who, the what, the when, the where, and the how. First, really, why? Why is public relations important? I want you to think about that for a few seconds. And I'm going to do an inside count of about 5. But think about to yourself, why is public relations important to us and to our clubs? The reason I didn't ask for input is because there's kind of a right answer. That is from a Toastmasters perspective. We are building that positive Toastmasters brand awareness, attracting and retaining members, which builds membership and gains public recognition for our club. All of those things are vitally important to the health and the success of all of our clubs. You also need to think about who. Who is your target audience? For example, in this club, the target audience is really people who are interested in public relations or might be in a public relations role. I'm going to pick on someone on the call for a minute. Colleen Marie, who might be a target audience for Readership Toastmasters?
Well, an audience for Readership Toastmasters would be upcoming leaders in Toastmasters, as well as leaders out in the community that we interact with.
Listen to that wonderfully articulated, on the spot, she was not prepped, I promise, response to who the target audience is. Colleen Marie has thought about this. You need to think about this for your clubs. By understanding who your target audience is, you can create messages that relate to them, that help them find the interest and excitement in your club. What kind of information do you want to share? Well, you certainly want to share successes. Like when Rich Andreessen earned a DTM this spring. We shared that with TNT. We were very excited. It also helped put TNT over the top on our DCP this year. You want to share awards. Awards your members get, awards your club gets. Anything that's exciting and positive about your club. Sharing those events. Or even community activities. Perhaps you're doing a fundraiser or you're in a parade. Some clubs even do special job-related service. It really depends on what you're doing, but you want to share all those wonderful, exciting, positive things. When do you share it? Well, nobody wants to hear from you every day. We've all got information overload, but you do want to share it when it's relevant. For example, if you'd heard about this club this morning, you might not have been here this evening. You need to have enough time to know that there's something of interest, as well as not too much time so you don't forget about it. You want to communicate regularly so that people know your club exists. It's vital. It's alive. There are people regularly showing up. Again, not daily. Social media generally wants 2 to 3 times a week is kind of a best practice, but you might not do that, and that's okay. Regularly is what it means for you and your club. If you meet once a month, you don't want to be talking to people every 3 days. Might be too much. How? You can share information oodles of ways. I think one of my favorite ways, and this is a shout out to Nancy Knoth and Bob Bazinet who were on the call, Leaders Club Toastmasters. They reached out to community television in their community who came in and filmed a Toastmasters meeting and broadcast a snippet of it on the local community television station as well as on YouTube. What a cool and innovative way to not only showcase what the club can do, but also get the word out, show the press, show that commitment to the community. Leaders Club does a great job of attracting guests. I will give them another shout out for that. They have guests at almost every meeting. Sometimes they have 3 or 4 guests. Pretty awesome. If you're doing social media, my bonus tip is to use a free scheduling tool like Hootsuite, which I'm going to give a shout out to somebody else now. Dave Hansen Good job, because I learned about that from you when he was presenting at the tally for District 6 a few years ago. There's oh so much information out there. And because there's so much information and there's so many options, I tried to condense it into a single page. Yes, this is your quick and easy guide to social media for Toastmasters clubs. Don't do everything. Do what you can manage and do it well. If you can't do it well, don't do it, because then it just looks poorly upon your club. Again, what do you share? Awards, stories, photos. Everybody loves photos and videos. Videos are really popular. So perhaps you want to share a video of a cool speech. Hint, hint. Now that we're all on Zoom, recording is easier than ever. You can have the whole club brainstorm what to do, what to include, what to share. They can help with that process. But most of all, have fun with what you're doing, because if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.